Flash news, guys, and Arthur Melo will be out for 3 to 4 weeks with an injury on his left hamstring, and that spells very bad news for Barcelona because we're gonna be out with one of our most important players, the only player that actually defines that normal tiki-taka that Barcelona plays in the midfield. He's gone now. He's gone for the most important month of 2019. Therefore, let's take a look at everything that Barcelona can do to replace this outstanding player, as well as all of the details surrounding this injury. What's going on, guys? ¿Cómo están? Boys here, welcome back to another video here on the channel. And even though I may sound excited, trust me guys, I'm not, because, well, going on forward from now on, we're gonna have to play our most important games of this 2018-2019 season without Arthur Melo. There's gonna be a very big loss for our side, definitely, and one which I think is not gonna be easy to replace. However, there's one wildcard that I think Valverde can implement to hopefully get us out of this struggle. But before moving on, guys, if you wish to support this channel, be sure to drop us a like and leave us a subscribe, as well as following us on all other social media where you can talk to me more, I don't know, face to face in a way. And certainly I can be there answering your questions on anything that you would like to tell us about this channel, Barcelona, actuality, or about you. I don't know, I'm free even for relationship advice, even though I suck at them as well. But now, let's get started with this video. So the very first thing that I would like to take a look in this video is certainly take a look at those games Arthur will be missing out. Take into account that this is just kind of like a rough draft. There's nothing concrete or anything about it, because we know that injuries can get elongated, can extend, or they can also be kind of like shorter and they can recover faster. So the possible games that Arthur could be missing is certainly this game on Sunday against Atletico Bilbao, then against Real Valladolid at home, then our very crucial game in the very first leg of the Champions League against Olympique de Lyon, which is going to be playing well on France. And then we got Sevilla away at the Sánchez Pizjuán, which is going to be also very hard. And then we got two El Clásicos against Real Madrid, both at the Bernabeu. I believe that he will be coming then fit for the game against Rayo Vallecano, which is going to be the 10th of March. So almost in a month time, I believe that we could see Arthur Melo back into the side. However, he could also make a faster recovery and come back for the game against Real Madrid, the second one, this El Clásico in La Liga. That could also be a very big possibility. However, it's up to the player and our official squad to see how fast he recovers. The impact that Arthur's injury can have in this team is very, very great. I feel that we are going to see a very big gap in the way that Barcelona just progresses the ball for the midfield, because normally that's the role of someone as important as Arthur. And I believe that that's going to be, well, probably make it or break it for Barcelona. And there's one big solution which I believe Barcelona could try out to certainly help us in all different facets of our game. The very first one, which are not the one I'm most inclined to, is going to be Arturo Vidal. Arturo Vidal is certainly a player with enough stature and experience to take and come this position, this situation, by the scruff of the neck and just do the best he can, because we know that he's a player that will always give everything for the badge. And taking into account that one of his main desires is to win the Champions League, and obviously he hates Real Madrid because of his past at Juventus and Bayern, I feel that he will most certainly be capable of obviously filling this role. The thing that really doesn't make me too happy about Vidal coming into this game is that Vidal is much more of a vertical player that can give us, well, a lot of defense as well as in attack, but not so much in developing the ball progression. You know, he's not a player to do that as much. And if we're going to rely then on someone like Rakitic to be alongside him, we've seen Rakitic really slowing down in some of our big games, like the one against Real Madrid, but also, well, he could also appear like he has done in the Champions League before. So Rakitic right now is kind of like hot or cold. We don't know which one is going to show up. So I believe that we need to have someone that will do that role of Arthur the best he can. The second option that Barcelona could try out is Carles Aleñá. Carles Aleñá obviously has been coming into the front hold very, very nicely in the last few games. He has been progressing the way he plays. And most importantly, he does have those traits that he has learned all the way from La Masia and coming up the ranks. So he would know how to play in that role very, very nicely. More importantly, I believe that it's a sign that Ernesto Valverde really trusts on this player, because he was also the third substitution to come into the Clasico to play very important games like the one against Valencia. So Carles Aleñá could also be a very good option. However, for me, the best option and the final third that I'm going to point out here in this video is Philippe Coutinho. For me, this could be the perfect chance for Barcelona to give Coutinho back his position at the center of midfield that he has been playing very nicely last season when he was playing in that 4-4-2 with our squad. I believe that this could be the moment that Coutinho could change the situation, because right now honestly, today's video was going to be about that. Was going to be how can we fix the situation about Coutinho. And well, as soon as these news pop up, I was just like, this is a way to kind of like join those two videos together, because I believe that we must be very careful now, because I've been reading a lot of news saying that we're gonna sell Philippe Coutinho and stuff like that. But Bartomeu has come on an interview just 2 days ago, one day before the Clasico, talking about Coutinho, how much faith the entire board and the squad have on this player. So we must be very also kind of like resonant with this. We must show our support for someone like Coutinho, and he has the skills to play in that position, which is something of the most important things. This is probably one of the best situations that could have come for Coutinho. Obviously, I don't wish bad for anybody, and certainly not Arthur Melo, which is one of our most important players. But Coutinho can do that job as well, so let's give him that chance, because he has one of the best touches, he has one of the best passes as well. So if he can gain that confidence back, we're just gonna see all of his game just completely blossom. So I believe that this is a chance for Coutinho to get that position back. We saw him in games, we have given him opportunities, and certainly with also Ousmane Dembélé coming back from injury, which is going to be a very big thing, because we know that Valverde didn't call him up for El Clasico because he wanted to save him for Atletico Bilbao. I believe that's a chance where we could see Dembélé, Coutinho both starting the very same side and seeing how good they can work together. For me, this could be make it or break it, and I would love to see Coutinho in that position. But now, guys, the ball is on your part of the field, and I would like to hear your suggestions, your opinions, your thoughts in the comment box down below. Leave me all of that, and I'll be reading after this video. I have other stuff to do, and I'm hopefully be as active as possible in the comments to talk about you about this very big important news that can certainly change the way that Barcelona will approach these next few games. It's very bad news for Barcelona, but I feel that we can get out of it. So guys, hopefully you have enjoyed this video. See you in the next one. Take care. Ciao.